What is up, guys? Again, Not the Worst here, bringing another Black Desert online video, and today we're going to be taking a look at some things to come on the NA-EU servers, as these were just released on the KR version. Biggest thing that I'm still super excited about, but I keep saying that every time they make changes to it, is the Altar of Blood that is going to be coming out someday for NA and EU, as Korea has continued to have more and more updates that just make it look super awesome and a complete change from your normal gameplay and BDO that actually looks really exciting. Grab a couple friends and jump into it. If you're unfamiliar with it, check out the previous video I did on the Altar of Blood, kind of explaining how it works. And then there was another update with some new stages. And they've now, with this update, released a few more stages with even more insane rewards. So let's go ahead and check it out. We've got stages 8 and 9 that were added. If you've already beaten stage 7, you can now continue your progress from stage 8. So you can jump right in to 8 and 9 from there. They increased the probability of receiving an armor box from the Forgotten One's Legacy. If you don't recall, these are armor boxes that drop with Tet and potentially Tri-Tet pen armor already enhanced. So if you look at what we've got here, the second illusion had a 70% drop rate increase to green and blue rarity pen armor. Third illusion has a 250% to just blue rarity at Tet and 100% drop rate increase to green and blue rarity. Keep in mind, these are percentages. So if we're talking in third illusion, let's say 100% drop rate increase, if it was, 1% before, and it was likely below 1%, to be honest with you, to green and blue rarity that drop at pen, and it's 100% increase, that means it's a 2% increase now. Still significant, but I just want to point out it's likely less than a percentage it's happening. But again, don't have them live on NA to actually kind of get a feel for what the drop rates are. Fourth illusion got 100% to Tet, green and blue, 200 to pen, green and blue. Fifth has got 50% pen, green and blue increase. Sixth has 80% green and blue Tet and 130 to green and blue pen. And then the seventh illusion, we've got a 25 to try on green and blue, 100% to Tet and 200% to pen. And then again, these are all just green and blue, with the exception of that 250% drop rate in the third illusion to Tet, just blue. Everything else is green and blue. New challenge rewards have been added for the Altar of Blood. The last time we looked at this, they had added for the seventh illusion, which I believe is like 25 Kaffir stones, or sixth and seventh illusion, 25 Kaffir stones, and then like 50 mil payout or something like that. And now for eighth illusion, we've got 50 Kaffir stones alongside with the Advice of Valks 100, which is really incredible. They've also added a new item that's going to allow you to retry the stage in case you fail. It's called the Nightmare Fragment. If it's in your inventory after you fail a stage, you can use it and retry it right away. You can craft this item through alchemy. Now we have a few class tweaks. With Valkyrie, we got Deathline's Chase Forward Guard will now have plus all CC resistance, excluding grapple, and an issue where backward Deathline Chase Forward Guard applied when the skill is used during its cooldown has been fixed. We've got some Shai tweaks, which is to be expected as this skill is pretty new. An issue where the Shai's passive Light Bag was not appearing in her skill window has been fixed. Can't quite see the icon here. Tuck and Roll's command key has been changed from Shift and Spacebar to W and F. The speed at which you can cast Hop 3, Quick 2, and Twirl 3 after using Hop or Tuck and Roll has been made faster. Transition from combat stance to auto move has been made faster. You can now auto move even when you have your weapon unsheathed. That's great. That's excellent, because that was really annoying while I was leveling mine. Command key for Shai's Donkey skill that allows her to lay down while mount has been changed from scroll lock to T, and the Shai's Florang skills will no longer produce an excessive amount of dust particles. And we've got a developer's note here to kind of talk about it, and they actually mentioned something that well, let's just read it. We'll go. Despite the short period, the number of created Shai far exceeds any other class that we've released previously. In addition, more players reach level 60 on Shai than any other class. We want to thank you, the players, for showing so much interest in our new character. There's something I want to discuss today. As explained before, Shai's combat capabilities are lower than the other classes, even more so in PvP. I don't think we explained that part well enough when we introduced Shai for the first time, and we want to make it clear today that Shai's damage is heavily reduced in PvP. So I did want to mention that. I like that they came back and said that, because as we have heard throughout the community and elsewhere, Shai is not at all designed to be a combat class. They did introduce it as a life skilling class, but then we were seeing videos of Shai at like level 56 with Unawakened being able to do Hystria at a decent rate and that sort of thing. So then, there was a lot of speculation and stuff about just how good the class is going to be in general. And I kind of like that they doubled down, like reminding us that the combat capabilities are designed to be lower. That's like what it's about. Anyways, let's continue the note. Shai's specialty isn't in combat. Unlike the other classes, we're trying to make her a class that could be enjoyed in other ways. We still have a lot of updates planned for Shai, and we'll make sure to put all your feedback into consideration along the way. This patch's focus was on Shai's command keys and combat fluidity, which, by the way, was my number one complaint while leveling my Shai, was how fluid it was moving. And even like from just going from pack to pack, like the fastest way in some areas was just straight up hit tab to put your weapon away and then sprint. And then of course there's the trick, if you don't already know, to the hop mechanics, so W and shift, and then you also hold your left mouse button with it. So if you're holding those three, it'll cancel the animation of the end of the hop, so she goes into her boomerang thing, which helps you dash around a little bit faster, but it's still super slow and got super irritating, especially when I started getting up to like real grind spots. Last on this, we'll continue to monitor the class and fix elements that could be deemed inconvenient or frustrating. Some quest updates. A number of quests will now reward amity. Completing quests will now more quickly allow you to get closer to the quest-giving NPC. Amount of amity you receive will largely depend on the personality of the NPC, and there's repeatable and daily quests that will not reward amity as well. Completing regular quests, excluding main quest, life quest, fishing, daily, etc., will now reward combat experience. The amount of XP you'll receive from quests will not be a fixed number. You'll retain a certain percentage of your total XP. For example, a quest that would reward 0.5% XP to a level 58 character will reward 0.02% to a level 60 character. It's just to give an example, the actual amount you can and will receive will differ. It's kind of a cool thing there. But if that's going across the board to all non-main story and whatnot quests, that's a pretty cool update. Quick note on that. Every quest in BDO offers contribution experience. Contribution points were valuable and necessary for progressing through the life contents of the game, but as time passed, it's become a lot less important. We also took notice that many players were enjoying the Rule of Peace travel guide and felt that they needed something extra. The amount of combat experience granted from quests aren't massive, but we hope that it'll be somewhat for those who enjoy completing quests. We've got a little quality of life update here. You can now check if a character has either a mount or a boat taken out from the character selection screen. This is exceptionally useful if you swap characters and are moving mounts around often, or take your boat out on a character that you want to use it. And when feeding your pets, the first pet food will automatically be highlighted. You won't have to manually click the food each time. Again, small but handy quality of life improvement that we've got. So these, unlike the global test servers, these are patch note updates that were released on the KR version, so these are extremely likely to hit just as they are on the NA server. As far as when, we don't know, but I am super excited to see the Altar of Blood drop, and hopefully we'll get the latest iteration from it right out of the gate. That would be really nice to see, but even if not, I'm kind of really anticipating that getting released one way or another. So if we get the 1 through 5 and then 6, 7, and then 8, 9 added in other patches, I mean, I'll take it however we can get it. It just gets you kind of pumped for it when you're seeing all of these updates happening to something that you haven't gotten especially since they were trying to move towards global release for things like these. And there was a pretty steady test server, then KR server, and then a week or two, and then it would hit NA. But this Altar Blood seems to be pushed back quite a bit. And then let's not talk about Manos in general as far as NA and EU getting those things on time. So that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to put a like on there. If you are new to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button so that you get notifications whenever new videos go live. Someone also told me to mention that if you don't click the little bell, if you are subscribing to the channel, if you don't click the little bell next to it, it actually doesn't give you push notifications, or YouTube's algorithm hand picks what gives you what videos give you notifications. So I guess click on the bell thing there too, so that if you actually want to get notifications for new videos. If not, then just subscribe and you'll get them here or there, and you can just check on your subscribe tab. If you do want to check out the live stream, we're going to be doing some live enhancing this weekend. We are going for Penzarka once again. It will be attempt, I forget, I have to look at the sheet, but 11 or 12th attempt for Penzarka after our 25 and then getting Pendandy. So if you want to check that out, that's going to be Saturday night. If you want to see the live stream schedule or just drop a follow on the Twitch page, the link is in the description below. You can head on over there and drop a follow, so it'll give you a notification, or just check out the stream schedule, which is listed at the bottom of the Twitch page, just to see when we are going live, and then check the times there are all in EST, so just compare it to your area to make sure it lines up with that. So with that said, that is going to be it for this video. I want to thank everybody for watching, and I will see you next time, hopefully in the enhancing stream. Later.